G'day everyone. I've been asked a couple of technical questions lately that I want to answer in this video, and after I answer them questions, I've got some mail.
Oh my mate, just get it, I am not the evil.
Okay Robbie, thanks mate. What's the address?
Nervous, skis you, hello you. Yeah, boy, I know right. Skis as if you scopes about you.
Rightio folks, I've been asked a couple of technical questions lately. One of them is, why don't you have a heater in your shed? That wasn't really one of the questions, I just made that up. It's freezing out here. One of the technical questions I've been asked was, do you need phone service for the deeper fish finder to work? A deeper Chirp Plus or Pro Plus or Start, whatever deeper device you're using. I've mentioned plenty of times that deeper uses Wi-Fi, and somebody asked me, do you need to be in Wi-Fi range? Absolutely not. The deeper fish finder transmits its own Wi-Fi, so the signal or the communication is directly between the deeper fish finder and your phone. You don't need any mobile phone service whatsoever. You can be at the top of Antarctica, the bottom of Antarctica, or the North Pole, in the middle of the desert. It doesn't matter, because the communication with the deeper fish finders is directly between the fish finder and your mobile phone. And the other technical question I've been asked is to do with the Zoleo that I announced just last week, the Zoleo seamless messaging GPS device. Somebody asked me, can you use it to browse the internet? No, you can't. The Zoleo is designed specifically for text messaging. They use the banner seamless messaging, which means that it automatically switches from phone network or 4G network to satellites once there's no phone service. Then when you get back into phone service, it uses the phone service again. Obviously, when you're in phone service, you can browse the internet and do stuff, but once you're off the grid, the Zoleo is a text message only device, and it's probably used more for safety purposes by most people. Anyway folks, I hope that answers the two questions. Now for the fun part, let's get into some mail. This is from Zeppelin Allen. Zepp. You might remember Zepp, he drew the picture that's on my wall here now. I'm fishing with him and Matt, and I'm the only one that hasn't got a fish on my line. Zepp is a great kid. There was one of the Marx brothers, his name was Zeppo Marx. Zeppo was the youngest of the 5 Marx brothers. There was Chico, then Harpo, then Groucho, then Gummo, and then Zeppo. And then during World War I, Gummo left the Marx brothers and Zeppo stepped in, but he didn't have that natural funny streak like Chico, Harpo and Groucho did. Anyway, that's just me rambling on. I love old comedy. I've mentioned that before. I love the older comedy. Right. What have we got from Zepp? Woohoo! Cool. Right, I'll read the letter, then I'll show you the awesome picture that Zepp has sent to me. Now Zepp, this has been sitting on the back seat of my car for a week, and I apologise for it taking so long, but I just have to get things in the right order, if you know what I mean. To Robbie, hey you, LOL, laugh out loud, alright. How are you going? Pretty good by the videos I've been watching. I have some wicked news to tell you. After many trips and many hours of trying, I finally got my first fish on soft plastics. I caught a 51 centimetre flathead. 51 centimetre, Zepp. That's a monster flathead, and have now got 3 more on paddle tails. That night my dad got a 93 centimetre flathead, I think that says. That's huge. A monster which broke the tip of his rod, but Dad was too happy and didn't care. Thanks to you and your videos, people call me Mr. Yabby because I went almost every day in summer. I now want Dad to find a place to catch crayfish and to maybe go crayfish hunting with you one day. Thank you for the stuff you sent me. You made my day. Oh, that's nice. That makes my day. That makes my day, Zepp. Thank you very much. Made my day. Bite light is awesome. At night, thank you heaps. You're the best. Your mate Zeppelin. You are my mate Zeppelin. Have a look at that. Isn't that just absolutely wonderful? Written with passion. I sent Zeppelin some. I sent Zeppelin a few odds and ends and a few lures and stuff lately, and he's showing me some appreciation. Isn't that just wonderful? Thank you so much, Zeppelin, and I'm glad you're getting some use out of the bite light and out of some of the lures. You're a fantastic young kid, Zeppelin. Let's see if I've caught a fish this time. No. Alright. Looks like there's Zeppelin hooked up to this one. And there's me just casting a lure under the plastic. I'm not sure what Matt's doing in the boat there. It looks like he's gutting a rabbit. I'm not sure, Zepp. He might be gutting a fish. That is so cool. Zeppelin, you are a legend. Thank you so much. I'm going to put that on the wall above the other one. Absolutely fantastic. Now, this one says fragile, and it's come from the USA. I mean, that's one of Donald Trump's hairs stuck on the side of it. All right. It says fragile, so I'm being a bit careful with how I open it. You're such a good drawer, Zep. I was drawing a picture the other day, and I made a mistake, so I just scribbled all over it. Tell you what, though, the guy I was tattooing wasn't very impressed. What have we got here? This, I don't know what this is, but it's very interesting. Ah, that's a homemade crayfish measurer. Guinness Draft. Look at that. 2 homemade crayfish measurers. 10 centimetres and 12 centimetres. How cool are they? They are both awesome. Right, and who's this from? Is it from the Don himself? From Donald Trump? Los Angeles, the city of Lost Angels. Hi Robbie, after watching you measuring your crays with a tape, I wondered why you didn't have a crab gauge like the ones we use here when we dive for lobsters. I looked for one to send you, but all the ones here in the States are the wrong size, so I made a couple. At first I was going to use aluminium, but decided on plexiglass. As long as you don't sit on them, they should last a long time. Michael, as long as I don't sit on them, they should last. As long as I don't sit on anything, it'll last a long time. There are 2 different designs. Let me know if one works better than the other. Keep fishing, Michael. Thank you so much, Michael from Los Angeles. Los Angeles is the city of Lost Angels. Have a look at that. 2 different designs. One's got the 10 and the 20 on the one side. I reckon that one's going to work better because it'll just be a bit easier for me to measure. 10 centimetres. And from America, where they talk in inches. Thank you so much, Michael. That is so cool of you. That is so nice. Michael from Los Angeles. I haven't got a surname. And I haven't got anything to shout out. Just thank you just a gift. Thank you very much, Michael from Los Angeles. And thank you very much, Zet, for the awesome drawing. That's going on the wall, just ahead of the other one. And mate, that's 2 pictures you've drawn me, and I still haven't caught a fish yet.